Hello, everyone. I'm Drachona, and I just want to sing to you a little bit about Blinded by the Light. I'm not actually going to sing, not saying that my singing voice sucks, but I'm just going to tell you about it. I wanted to throw out a little review for this movie because I don't think that it's getting a whole lot of attention. Unfortunately, it's coming out at a time where they're just I don't know, it seems like there recently there have been so many movies in the theater at once. It's pretty freaking ridiculous. But I don't think this movie is getting a whole lot of attention, and it deserves more attention than it's getting. I've been wanting to see it since it came out. For some reason, like the past week, there were only like three showtimes, and they were in the Dolby Theater at AMC. And Dolby's not worth it. It's ridiculously expensive. But anyway, I finally got the chance to see it for a reasonable price, and I'm so glad that I saw it. I wouldn't say that it's like fantastic in terms of how it's made, like from a technical perspective, but it is well made. Like the sequences with the lyrics are really good. I really like those, but the movie itself is it's enjoyable. And even if, I mean, like, obviously I'm aware of Bruce Springsteen, but it's not like I sit around listening to Bruce Springsteen all the time. So even somebody who's not like wild and crazy into him, not that I dislike him, I just he's one of those he's one of those singers who I just haven't heard a lot of their stuff. So it's not that I don't like them, it's just that, I didn't know a lot of people who listened to him, so I didn't come across him that much. But of course, I've heard his songs before. Of course, I've heard "Blinded by the Light." Of course, I've heard, "Born to Run." Of course, I've heard "Dancing in the Dark." I actually do really like "Dancing in the Dark." Um, but it's a really well-made movie. I What interested me when I first saw the trailer was that it's about enjoying things that transcend culture. This is a British kid from Pakistani heritage listening to an American singer. And what really caught me was just the fact that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter where Bruce comes from. It doesn't matter where Javed comes from. It it's just the fact that you can find that connection, especially in music. That's part of what I really like. When people make stories about the power of music, how music can really get to anyone. Even if you have different experiences, no matter where you come from, what you've been through, there's always that common thread, and music is a great way to tap into that. And this is an awesome movie for getting that across. The characters are realistic and, of course, sympathetic. The way the story progresses is interesting. Um, of course, like the sequences with the actual music, they're a little unrealistic, but the way I interpret it is it's more about filming the movie the way that the music makes you feel. But it's not completely unrealistic. It's not like everyone in the town bursts into song, It still feels real. It feels like a few people who enjoy this artist and just want to share it with people. They want to share it with each other, and they want to express themselves through this music that really really connects with them on a very personal level. So I don't want to ramble on for too long. I really encourage you, like I said, even if you're not like a huge fan of Bruce Springsteen, even if you don't know who the director is, you don't, I mean, I really encourage you to see this movie because, in my opinion, this year has been, I don't know, kind of shit for movies. Like, there have been a lot of movies, but Endgame met my expectations. It didn't really exceed them. Godzilla King of Monsters was disappointing because it was more about the humans than the monsters. And, then you have like unnecessary horror remakes like Pet Sematary and Child's Play. You have like the Hellboy movie, which apparently wasn't that good. I wanted to see it, but then didn't see it because it sounded like it was terrible. And you had like, what was it? The Dead Don't Die. I was interested in that one, but I didn't end up seeing it because it wasn't well received. And maybe that's a dumb reason to not go see it, but it just, I, I accidentally ended up spoiling the ending for myself in reading an article, and it's like, okay, I don't really want to go see that. You know, you have like The Lion King and Aladdin and all the freaking, all the Disney shit. It just feels like there haven't been that many good movies recently. And when I saw the trailer for this, I'm like, man, I really want to see that movie. And so I went and I saw it and I really enjoyed it. Of course, like I said, it's a little exaggerated when it comes to the music. It's more stylized and unrealistic, but it still feels real. Everything in this movie feels real because obviously it's based on a true story. But then there are elements in it that are absolutely real. It's like, yeah, that's shit that was going on at the time, and you feel like these are real people, like you're watching actual kids who were living in England in the 80s. You know, it's very down to earth. It doesn't beat you over the head with its message. And yeah, it's an enjoyable movie. And I don't want to sit here and ramble on and on and on about how good I think it is. I just think that you should go see it. That's it. Go see it. Drachona recommends. Anyway, that's all I have to say. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Have a nice day.